Welcome back, guys, to Trails into Reverie, where last episode, with group missions to be done, we set out into the Reverie corridor with all the remaining teams as we put together a montage of skits. With Zamurian weapons bought for many, we now take on our accessible trials.
So after all those group missions, that daydream, we now move on to the trial keys that we have in our possession. And set at the setting where we have it scaling to our level and not ridiculously higher.
Trial door presented.
Crow, George, Toa, and Angelica have a powerful presence to defeat. It's not long till we go back to the Zeroth Stratum now. Too big, guys. Get a load of those bad boys. They brought out the big guns for us. Yeah, those are the magic knights that showed up in Heimdall during the Great Twilight. They're golems created by mages back during the Dark Ages. One's bad enough, but a team? This is bad news, guys. What's got you so scared, George? You don't really think these things have a leg up on us now, do you? Well, so we remind these jerks just what we Four's upperclassmen can do, huh? Gosh, someone's eager, but I won't lie. It does feel really nice coming together again with the three of you like this. We've been through a whole lot since we were all students, but we'll show everyone we still got it. Let's knock 'em dead, you guys. Couldn't have said it better myself. Let's rock and roll, people. We'll have these knights taken down in the flash.
Gonna have to step up our game for this one.
Hopefully they will, because they've got some pretty good weaponry now. Some of them have really good stuff.
Rise! Ebon Dragon!
Should have done that with the second turn now I think about it.
As your strength, surge! Time to show off.
Alright, well, Crow with his special powers should have everything he needs to go to work. We need to scan first, though. Or should I cast a spell? I'm not sure. Art support's over there.
I'm here.
Do you have an impede? No? Then you're scanning then. Balance down, all stats down S for 4 turns.
Time to hunt for some data. I got you all
A
figured
magic
out.
knight that swings an iron ball on a chain with tremendous force. Few can survive its relentless attacks. Level 2, 3, 3, because that's our guys' levels.
Got you on my radar.
This is Magic Knight Sekai. A golem from the Dark Ages that brandishes a giant sword. Its magic-powered slashes can rend time and space alike. Oh, I'm a lot more comfortable fighting these dudes.
Do it!
I was going to say that, but we do have an impede over here. But the issue is that Toa got taken down. Which could be really bad if that guy doesn't get delayed and actually hits Toa. That was my premier spellcast here, not Crow. Believe it or not. That's what I thought. Oh wait, Toa's alive again. It's fine. It's totally okay, guys. Toa's just like, doesn't even care. Right, so you're weak to space and, well, you are... time, sorry. You were both weak to time, so it's just going to be more of the same. More Lost Genesis.
It's my turn.
That was totally fine. Just wondering what I should use here, because I can only actually hit one no matter what.
How's this?
I'll get the break. 30k
right.
is not bad with the weaponry you have there.
Arcus, activate.
I'll take care of it.
Rise! Ebon Dragon!
Ready or not?
I would like you to have some buffs, to be perfectly fair, but more Lost Genesis. Crow and Toa probably could take these guys on their own, but the extra insight is pretty nice. Wait, did I just Dragon Boost when I didn't even need to now? Look at it. This guy's jiggling. This will help protect me against anything that the untoward that might happen.
Moving out.
And we're out of the good stuff.
It's showtime. They're down.
Doesn't mean I can't do good damage with Crow though, Heather. Only art support came out as well, right? This should be a pretty easy done trial compared to the ones we did before. One thing I would say, though, about this trial I'm doing right now, it's more the fact that we're still missing a trial.
Thanks.
It's my turn.
As in, I did not find the key that sits in between these two. They're still alive.
Now!
Eat this! My turn.
Ah, one way to do this. Oh, I can't do thingy, can I? Calibulb, maybe? That's a single target anyway. Area M set. Oh, I must have you with thingy on. I didn't know that. Yeah, I definitely do have it with it on.
Colored bulb, activate! Okay, it's over now! Now!
Here!
Alright!
So for you, because we got quick burst there as a low CP, I'm just wondering how we can get maybe an extra something going on. 10 CP up wasn't a massive amount after all. I kind of want to do something like that and then do his S-Craft maybe
Rise!
as a finisher.
Ebon Dragon!
Alright! Judgment time! Eat this! There!
Again!
He probably would have gained
I'll
enough
take care of
CP
it.
from doing the attack though to
Arcus activate!
actually wipe people out fine. Oh, I didn't do it in time. Oh, I did.
Alright, let's do this! Blade of Darkness! Cleave my foes!
Now this is how I wanted the trials to be like before.
Gehenna. Forceful Slayer!
Not enough damage.
Coming at you full force! Ugh! Ready for this? Dragon Kick!
Got one. Did that hit any 80 delay? Nope. Should be fine though. What can this thing do? Boost? It's still alive. Kill it, Toa. Kill it dead.
All 7 elements! Set! Orbital driver, ready! Rainbow Dash! Easy peasy.
But at least our guys had some setup this time round to be able to take down the million health pool when they're not our main party, just doing ridiculous damage.
How'd I do?
Right, so we get... Drumroll, please. Eye of Balor is now Eye of Balor 2. Calibulb is Calibulb 2. Energy Rain is Energy Rain 2. And Zero Impact is Zero Impact 2. No S-Crafts, just crafts. Trial 5 is fulfilled. And that, with the Dazzling Scander gem I get, should be enough to get our 700 RP reward.
Visitor access detected. Confirming rank points accumulated.
SSS.
SSS Liberation rank acquired. Transferring highest rank reward.
It's nice and all, but what even is Krypton? Is it actually any good? Let's have a look-see. Krypton. Ooh, okay. Massive defense chunk. No strength, but with 25% evasion. So you can make someone into an evasion something, while also making them ridiculously hardy. It's interesting, the two things we got. So I'm pretty sure between the two of them, you can make someone into an evasion anything. Oh no, it's speed for the boots. That's interesting. Because it doesn't come with any attack stats, so it makes you go... No attack, no ATS, no speed.
Trial door presented.
So a trial key 15 not found throughout multiple runs in the 7th stratum. Sarah, Sharon, General Le Guin, Viscount Arcade. Who are they fighting? What are they fighting? Can I have Emma in the party? Oh, so we can grace with Crimson Roselia and the Witch of the Abyss herself, have we? I've had the pleasure of fighting alongside them, but I've yet to see their full strength. This should be fun, don't you agree, Master? I'm not so eager to thrust myself into the limelight now as you are. However, as head of the Arcade family, it would be a great honor to duel against the witch that Leanne Sandlot herself called a friend. I don't know if I really have any right running in a crowd as tough as this, but I don't plan on getting left behind. I'll be right in the thick of things with the rest of you. You can count on that. I wouldn't have it any other way, Lady Sarah. I did have the pleasure of practicing with the second Anguish during my time as an enforcer, but I'd like to believe I've sharpened my skills since those days. I therefore have no intention of holding back, not when a Lady Lisa and all of the others still require my assistance.
This should be interesting.
Are we going to have the same issue that we had fighting a super strong Ouroboros person last time? Right, we get insight and strength speed for that. It's where we start, really, and what spells we have to kind of back people up. True Lightning Charge makes sense, but having Crescent Mirror on at all time is just like, we need it, right?
Arcus, activate.
This is where you've also got Crescent Mirror. You do not. Okay. You didn't have much in the way of support, I'd like to point out. Okay, so we've got Searing Bolt, Delay Down, Accelerate. We've got 100% evade for 4 turns. It's probably what we want to start with. Golden Aura, the 50 CP, lots of crit, and the break damage up massively for 4 turns as well. Everyone's kind of got short running things. Does someone have Shining? It's the spells we need to worry about. It doesn't matter if they're upon us, does it? Just wondering if I use the suction.
How does this suit you?
They're probably going to cast spells after all. Oh yeah,
Now.
scanning.
This one's mine.
That speed down large is probably not bad.
Ha!
Good dodge. 100% evade will do that though.
My turn.
You've got the Shining.
Ready!
What do you have? Oh, you also have Shining. I should have given you that.
Radiant Winds.
Like we're setting up. We've got lots of self-buffs after all.
There it is. House this.
And lots of potential to counter. I'm expecting them to start casting anytime now,
There
but
it
they're
is.
deciding not to, so Sarah's getting some free
Allow
shots
me.
in. Where's your power S, man? Oh, a 5S plus is here.
You won't get away.
Inoki. Bring it on.
The hack and slash can now begin, right?
Lightning. Charge me up.
Strength buffs for everyone.
Certainly.
Except for one, of course. Probably go with that
Here
for
I
the
come.
break possibility.
Shadow Stitch. A chance.
Debuff probably doesn't
This
hurt
one's
too.
mine.
Right here!
Okay, so one of us is now not immune to spells.
Inoki.
But the counter's kind of working out
I'll make
for
this
us.
simple.
Jesus, only M.
Calling the shots.
I almost want to put Crescent Mirror back on again in case a spell comes out.
Ready yourselves! Valiant!
That will finish the strength buffing, won't it?
Calling the shots.
No?
one's on the house. Now!
The thing is about going heavy on the break here is we could just walk into something really mean. An S-Craft festival would wipe us out, right?
Turn to dust! Prismatic flame! I got this.
Like, yeah, we've knocked them down. But how actually good was that? Got half the health and I'm not even scanned. Soulless being that's taken on Vita's form with magical powers matching the real abyss. It draws its foes into eternal darkness. I'm just wondering, out of the turn order we have here, can we just not bonk them on the head a lot and then accelerate a lot? Or am I wrong in this?
An opening.
I shall assist.
I mean, there's a BP0 on the next turn.
Yeah.
A soulless being that's taken on Roselia's form. Its magical might has enough power behind it to swallow all creation.
Bring it on. Blast! Searing bolt!
The only issue comes is to keep my buff up. We should probably hound one.
Tamp. Strike. I shall assist.
Okay, if we're going via accelerations.
How does this suit you? Yeah. Now.
This one's mine!
And I shall.
How many turns do you have as strength up? 2?
You won't get away. Fools!
Like, we've got to deal damage while
I'll make
building
this
stuff up.
Blast! Searing bolt! It's my turn.
Maybe for an S-Craft Fest of our own.
Now!
Like, Roselia's getting
Too slow.
completely bonked by those two.
Calling the shots.
So I lose my strength buff if I go this turn. I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
Lightning. Charge me up!
I'm just like, I feel like we've got one killed.
I shall assist.
So now I'm working on
How
some
does
other
this
factors.
suit you? Yeah. Now.
This one's mine!
And I shall.
Oh, so we've actually delayed one of them. Let's say I want a steering bolt off this as well.
Blast! Searing bolt!
Ready. Strike.
Don't know if this is the right way to be going about things here.
Come!
Will I have enough to S-Craft with a bit more power? Got 2 turns of thingy. I don't think I can build you up all the way to
Now!
maximum in time. But look at the health. It's being chunked.
Calling the shots.
Maybe if I team with you for everyone from now on.
Now! An opening.
Certainly.
That looks like it'll work to me.
How does this suit you? Yeah. Now.
Will it though?
An opening.
Oh, we're slightly off.
Show me you can withstand this. Hey! Oh! Ha! You're at count! Ha! Rakshasa! Onslaught!
Oh, that'll do it.
I still have more training to do.
Knocked him out, then kept him out. Completely unable to fight back. So, True Lightning Charge is now Supreme Lightning Charge. True Umbral Umbrella flies from Umbral. Supreme Military Might. Supreme Radiant Wings. So everyone's buff got taken up a tier, apart from the one whose buff couldn't to get taken up a tier. So strength speed ATS large for 4 turns and 3 turns of insight. Your true humble butterflies has all stats down large now, I think. It was small before, was it? Supreme Military Might to strength ATS speed M for 5 turns. So I think it's just added a turn instead of going to large. But then it could be large and it could be a failed translation. I don't know. Strength large for 5 turns. Yeah, I think that's gone up 1 turn as well. So just longer buffs for a lot of our guys. Energy Rain 2 now does CP. Zero Impact does even more faint chance and has SS across the board. SS plus for power, SS break, and SS unbalance. Kind of with SS, SSC. Speed down large. And Crow's in my group. You got Eye of Balor too. I'm assuming it was a little better. Did it gain Charm? Did it have Charm before? That's a question. Right. So, with those trials done, we still have a little bit of Vantage Masses here, there, and everywhere, and other stuff, but I want to head into the Zero Strat to see if there's anything else awaiting me in there, apart from the boss. So, let's do that next, but before we go, of course, there is dialogue. So let's get the patrol done, and start our main event with probably some more side events, you never know, as we go. That being we encountered shouldn't even exist, should it? I can't help but be reminded of when we encountered Ishmael Rean inside the tower. These may have been involved in more than we had imagined. We're probably going to have to confront that OZXX girl if we want the details. Right, we can't just leave it be like this. This is just about finishing what we started. We've got to do it because it's the right thing. Wow, LP, when have we become like the rest of these goody two-shoes? I'm with her. We've come this far, so we may as well finish it the right way. Well, if we know what need be done, then nothing more need be said. I'll lend my blade and fight it to the best of my ability, even if I'm nothing more than a nameless drifter now.
We can figure this out.
All these irregularities are getting harder and harder to ignore. Not that I've ever wanted to ignore this. I must address it if I'm to become strong enough to be his support. So I'll be here all the way up to the final floor. Nothing will ever stop me. I feel like that's the
Can I
same.
help you?
A little more I could say beyond what has been said. You already know what must be done, and my blade is at your disposal for it. Not as the former Governor General, but as a humble vagabond.
Need me?
Come this far, may as well take care of some of these irregularities. We'll have to clear them up to keep going anyway, so 2 birds, 1 stone.
I got your back.
And who's got the answers we're looking for? It's Miss OZXX. That means I've got to reach the end of this crazy corridor, especially for LP. Or did they have different dialogue? Elisa?
All I know is we have to do something.
The Bat Workshop and Croyce family stole technology from one another for ages. Evidently, that whole tug of war led to the creation of that girl. That bad blood is what's behind all of this, and as Franz Reinford's daughter, I have an obligation to deal with it. You can be sure I'll give this problem every ounce of strength that I have, for his sake as much as anyone else's.
Oh, something up?
Right, who else do we have to speak to on this marker? Apart from the fact that there is more than one palm opponent going on. Rean, stop it. Fish obsession. You've got all the fish. You don't need it anymore, Rean.
If that girl really is an OZ, then it concerns us even more than we thought. No arguing with that. We've known Milliam and Altina for what's essentially their whole lives. There's a lot to unpack, but there's one thing I've learned for sure from getting to know those two. Doesn't matter how they were born. Agreed, though I'm not sure if we have any right to say that. What I am sure of is that Milliam is a genuinely kind, pure girl, and Altina's maturity and growth for her age is a blessing. They're living proof that every life is precious, no matter how it came into this world. Guess we got a responsibility to support them the best we can. Same goes for the SSS's, kiddo, too.
Take a load off.
I'm sure we've all got our own thoughts on Miss OZXX, but it won't do any good throwing just anything out there. Better trust what the SSS has to say and support what they want to do next.
Indeed.
Milliam, Altina, I have something I wish to say to the both of them. As someone who helped plot the Great Twilight, I fully intend to do all I can to help here in the fullest capacity I possess. We have to do whatever it takes to reach the end of the Zeroth Stratum. The innermost depths where that girl is waiting. Wait, one thing I noticed with the curios is it stopped selling me quartz now. What's that about? It does sell me really quite powerful stuff. And I've got 1.5 million mirror, but that's not the point. Give me my stuff back. I can still trade for some pretty good quartz, mind you. I've got Grail Ferion on the list after all. I'm sure someone could take that. OZXX, I didn't expect for us to encounter a name like that here. So I guess that'd make her like a super older sister to me and Tilly. Though there shouldn't be any OZ left other than us, so it must mean she's a reproduction. She also has such a sad look on her face when she left.
I know what you're thinking, and I agree. We can't simply leave her like that, even more so if I want to solve this mystery. We'll head to the very depths of this place if that's what it will take, no matter what.
Yeah, you got it.
So like...
I just know we're going to make it to the heart of this place. We'll find some way to reach OZXX and help her. It's the last thing we do.
For people like us, this is nothing at all.
If she truly is OZXX, then that means she shares a connection with Milliam and Altina, something I can't overlook. That leaves us no choice. We must make our way to the heart of this place.
Gotta tinker with something.
It's difficult to say with any certainty what that OZ girl truly is. One thing I can say for sure, however, is that this is something I can't afford to ignore. Whatever the truth turns out to be, I intend to fully confront it. Think of it as part of my atonement as a former gnome.
Oh? Need me for something?
Repeating dialogue, obviously. It's just faster if I go down to the entrance. It's been a while, but we're about to move on again. Let's leave the SSS to last.
Oh, how very interesting.
Elysium, the Great Twilight, the Azure Tree, and that OZXX are all deeply intertwined in the end. It's almost unthinkable. The thought of it alone feels foreboding to ponder. What else is there that we have yet to even fathom? Nevertheless, we survived thus far. There's nothing else we can do but push forward and see where the future takes us. Everything will be okay. If we can defy Elysium's predictions, then there really is nothing we can't handle.
But I realize now that I'm missing someone from the group here. Just a little bit.
You need little old me.
Maybe they all have singular dialogue, actually.
What
they
to
do.
do?
In a sense, you could say OZXX was the first sacrifice made to bring about the Great Twilight. As a form of sacrifice myself, this is a matter close to my heart. We've got to find her and set her free. It's the least we can do. Thanks to everyone's help, my mind is once again clear. Now is the time for me to act with conviction.
So then...
So that girl was the first of them. The first homunculus, artificially created in the hopes of forging the sword of the end. Can't help but think of Altina and Milliam now that we know. I won't allow one of their sisters to be used like this. I'm ready to face whatever trials await further inside. I'll meet them head on with my comrades from Class 7.
How are you?
There are many things I still don't really understand about OZXX, but seeing all of those emotions she's concealing is not something I can pretend to ignore, not with the way that I am now. I realize it may be a lot to ask, but please, we have to help her, especially so that I remain the final OZ unit for good.
Cheers for the birthday wishes there, so.
We gotta get what's ours.
Things are finally getting interesting around here with all this talk about some other space looming out there. Hell if I know what, but there's some kind of source behind all these anomalies, right? Just like with that little shadowy brat. What are we waiting for? Let's get out there and finish the job, especially so little Bunny and her sister get closure.
You, got a sec?
I never would have guessed that little girl's history would be entangled with Crossbell and Erebonia's past. That just means it involves all of us too, especially Ali, Milliam, and Kia. We'll find a way to help her. I just know it. That's what we do. Is it a group chat for the SSS then?
Whatever needs doing, I'm on it.
So that little kiddo was OZXX, huh? Now we really gotta do something. Adios only knows what's going through her head. Gotta be ready to deal with anything. No telling what's waiting for us at the end of this. We just gotta hit it with all we've got, just like we always do.
Yes? What is it?
I can't imagine what the OZXX that was replicated has been through. I get the sense there's still more for us to uncover. Whatever the truth is, we'll have to find it for ourselves and accept it when the time comes. She's waiting in the deepest part of the Zeroth stratum. I'll use the ion system to help get us there. Is it that easy? That system's pretty much a catch-all, witchcraft style.
Just need to talk this through.
A Zeroth stratum that shouldn't even exist. It feels like there's something more at work here. And that girl looks like Kia is all alone, shut off from everything. Of course, we can't overlook what's happening here. Let's do everything in our power to discover the truth.
I know we can do this.
To think there was another little girl made just like Kia centuries ago. If only Belle were here, maybe we could pry some useful information out of her. Regardless, we couldn't have a better reason for pushing forward. Let's do everything in our power until the very end. The SSS can't overlook what's happening here any longer.
You wish to speak?
I do not expect what was unfolding here to again be tied to the Zero Child and the Sword of the End. I'm certain that an unimaginable hardship lies ahead for refusing to accept things as they are. However, it is too late for you to turn away, myself included.
A laptop? Oh, Vita. Oh yeah, I'm looking into something. I was looking for a way to help, so I spoke with Azov and came up with an idea. I don't know if it'll work out or not, but there's only one way to find out. That girl is a copy of me that was made after I had been conceived in the cradle. If that's the case, then she shouldn't be any different from me, which means we have to hurry and find her. Please, I don't know what's going to happen, but I want to be there for her. Of course, all of us will be there. Be sure to come get you once we reach the end of the corridor. We're going to get through whatever happens next together, I promise you.
Wanna chat?
She and I shouldn't be any different. That's why I want us to find her as soon as we can. We'll have to be there for her when she needs us. I'm sure we do. Right. Off to the Zero Stram. There's still like a thing or two I can do here after all with unlocks and the whatnot. The main thing I can spend on this point. So we must have so many phantasmal shards. 18,000. Like, I could just buy loads of Zerem capsules, or more to the point, buy absolute tons of, what is it? Not dragon incense, it's the higher tier. No, it's dragon incense. They're pretty good because of the EP and the HP heal. How many can you actually buy?
Process complete.
Oh, they go up in price. That makes a lot of sense. I thought this looked a bit cheap otherwise. And also, if I need to, like, level someone up, I have a lot of droplets. I have put in the work. Okay. Let's go.
Time to recharge my batteries.
You don't need it. I'll save just in case it suddenly goes, oh, by the way, it's not a stratum. Here's the fun of us. Ah! I'd be fine with that.